We are going to discuss how to measure correlation using Pearson's product moment measuring device. Using Pearson's product moment formula. Here it is. I normally call it the longest formula in the list. It is the one with the most sigmas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sigmas present. Okay. Now, if you notice in this formula, there are 6 numbers you can focus on to calculate to begin with. Okay. 6 numbers in this formula. So you can look up page 3 in weekly notes number 7. Number 1, formula number 1, here it is. Formula number 2, that's what you do. Formula number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. So we have broken down this formula into 6 sub-formulas, 6 numbers to calculate. So we are going to begin with number 1, okay? From number 1 in the measurement of Pearson's product moment coefficient correlation. So let's go to number 11, part C. Here it is. Remember we said anytime you see sigma, think of a table so that you can know how to deal with sigma, because you have to start on the right of sigma. Okay. And here a table has already been ready-made constructed with the labels, the headings with the 6 numbers, as you can see. Traditionally, how we used to do it offline, yes. So we are going to focus on number 1. Number 1 says we have to find n times the sum of xy. And here is a nice little write-up as to how to do that. First, you multiply each value of x by its corresponding value of y, because remember we said we're starting on the right. Whenever you see sigma, you start on the right. Get a custom to start reading from right to left in mathematics. It is possible. In English, you must start on the left. You cannot start reading pairs of number the by result. No, you cannot do that. But in maths, you can. You can say y times x, the sum of times n. So you can start from the right. And once you say sigma, you have to start on the right. Okay, bear that in mind. So you first multiply x by its corresponding value of y. Then you add, see, add up the 6 values, the 6 products that you get. That will give you the total. And then you multiply by n, the number of pairs. Okay, so let's go to apply that. Offline, traditionally, because some students may still prefer to stay offline, to stay traditional, that's okay. But I would encourage you to start to, apply take up advantage of the opportunities where we can use, the software, because in a real research, you will obviously have to use an app, you have to use a program, because you are going to be dealing with an n of 50 and n of 200. Okay, it will be very clumsy and cumbersome to manually be multiplying 50 times or 100 times. Okay, when are you going to finish? Okay, so in a real research, and that's what this course is about, is to give you the skills to undergo to complete a real research. Okay, you will have to use a software. Okay, but academic exercise, our n is just 7. The n is the number of pairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is doable. Okay, so xy, the first xy is 9. The first x is 9, x is the hours, times 30. Equal. You go in your calculator and you type 9 times 30 very carefully. You get 270. You put 270 there. So 1 down, 6 to go. Okay. Now, you move on to the second one. 40 times 65 equal. You go in your calculator. 40 times 65 equal 2,600. Okay, 2 go, 5 more remaining. It's doable because n is 7. Okay, however, since we are online, And most of us, if not all of us, in front of a laptop or computer with Excel present. Activate an Excel spreadsheet. Control N, a brand new one, blank one. Okay, minimize it a little bit. Minimize this one completely. Shift this a little bit. Okay. X and Y, we start heading, and XY. Okay, so we can start with this 3 there. So please do that all now. So as I'm doing that, please take advantage of this, you know, of the opportunities that this modality offers. Okay. In the physical classroom, we know for sure this is not possible. Okay. All right. Then we list our x's. 9, sorry. 40. The x's I'm using is the one in the example in the worksheet. So as I'm doing this, I encourage you all to do this with the numbers itself in the assignment. Okay, 30, 65. Right, I think the n is the same. The n is the same 7. 30, 65, 40, 70, 40, another 70, and a 99 for me. Please do that with your assignment values. So we want to find xy. Xy means x times y. So you type equal. X, the first x is in A2, equal. You can even click on the A2. You don't even have to type A2. You can click on the cell that you want to indicate to Excel, and look, A2 appears there one time. So you can type A2, or you can just click on the cell. Once you press equal, you can indicate to Excel where you want to extract the value. And you time your times, bam, that's an operation. So you see how it stops. If I delete that times, okay, you just put the 9, okay? So I type equal, and you see how it is circling the 9. Once I type the times, which is the asterisk, it's waiting to indicate what number. I can write the number 30, or I can tell it, well, it's B2. Bam. Okay. A2 times B2. Just enter. Bam. 270. Okay. Just like this, 270 right there. And then you go up to the familiar little green square, and you make sure you go on it. Make sure you see the black plus. Double click. Bam. In a split second, you have 500 or 1,000, whatever xy's you have to multiply. You understand? And then you want to sum. Go to auto sum. You indicate to Excel as where you want to put the sum. Go to auto sum. It automatically indicates from C2 to C8. Enter, and that's the sum for the first number on our way to the first number. Bear in mind, we have to multiply by n. Okay, we have to multiply by n. Okay. So you can do this 2 ways. You can do this right away in the, okay, in the Excel spreadsheet itself. You can put xy is equal to, and right there you can put equal 7 times C9. Bam. And that's the first number, 10570. Okay. And then we just go to our. So I will not be using this. Let's go above it. I will not delete it yet. Okay. I'll go above it, type enter. Okay. That's the right. Type enter. Number 1, or first number 1. Go back to Excel. Go on to it, click on it. 108570, 108570. So here it is, 108570. That's the first number in the very lengthy formula by the use of Excel.